This is Ben, this is the chicken coop, and you're watching Rapids Ranch. We're going to talk about today about chicken care guides. So the adult chickens, we have about 3 or 4 of these feeders, but you could get bigger feeders. There's different type of feeders and everything. So you get these feeders, and then you put food in them about once every other day, or that's how much they eat. And we have like 4 or 5 of these, 3 to 5 of these in our coop. That's the last time I counted was like 4 or something, I don't know. So these are the feeders, and then you would use this scoop. If you feed them, I suggest a scoop. Way easier. We used to have a cup, and then we found a scoop, and it was way easier. And this is the kind of food. Chicken feed is normally made out of mostly grains, oats, soybean, corn. You can also feed them cracked corn and stuff. And treats, they can have sunflower seeds, mealworms, flies, bugs, any type of bug really. But do your research of what they can have. Pineapple, they love pineapples. I love pineapple, potatoes, carrots, white potatoes, and you have to peel the skin off. They love the skin. They also love corn, just corn. They'll just go at it. And usually when I go to I give them treats a lot, not where they're fat or unhealthy. I give them like it once a month or twice a month, and they run to me because they know who I am. I'm the treat man. And in winter, so the food kind of looks like this. Let me do it up close. Hold on. Now my hand's gonna be in my. The food kind of looks like that. Usually at the female, it's cheaper because we get ours for super cheap because we go to a female. A local one down the street, but Tractor Supply, you can look up the spending $15 to $45 on chicken feed. And you also have Southern States, maybe Liberty Western, I don't know.
Rural King,
Southern States, Tractor Supply, and really any farm supply store you can find them at. And then this will be in our next video too. This is if it gets under 20 degrees, they can get frostbite in their feet. Still do your research because certain breeds are different. And so, this is a heat lamp. This cord that you're seeing, if you're seeing the cord, that is where the chickens can't get it, but it goes through the door for them heat because it got really cold last night where we live. And so you just turn this on, and the heat from the light, because it's red light, it just goes heat, and they love to snuggle with it. And our next video is going to be baby chicken care guide. This is the doll.
so they only need that when they get really cold.
Yes. And then this. We don't give our chickens this other than babies. We give our babies this, but biggies already have water in theirs, and we give them like a 5 to 10 gallon bucket. It's about that big. We fill it up like once every other day, to every other day.
And it looks almost identical to that, except it has a lid on the top.
Yeah, it has a lid on top. It's a bigger, wider, and stuff.
But-
And instead of the bottom, you just fill it up from the top instead of going from the bottom. And if you don't know how to do the feed and watering stuff, there's a feed one like this, but it has holes in it. And this is what you do. So you put your feed in here, and you put it like this. You screw the lid on like that. Ours are already connected, like this one's already connected where you slide it off like right here because it has red latches. Our water has it's just a container, and you just put a lid on it. It's fine. So
But it has the little trowel around the bottom.
Once you fill this up with food and water, you fill this on. When you're about to put it in the chicken container or coop or whatever, you go flip really fast, and then you set it down. Usually they'll be surrounding you because chickens just love food and water. So their care guide is kind of easy. You also have to have a coop too. We used our old milk house to turn this into a coop. We have a bird living up there, but can't get into any of our chickens. And so we have a ladder at the door. We built the door ourselves because the milk house never had a door. Well, it did probably, but. And so this is probably about $15, $15, $20.
10 to 20.
10 to 20, okay.
The size of your coop also determines how many chickens you can have.
Yeah, the size of coop. We can have 50. We only have
About 28.
28, so we have like a few more to go. Which we're planning on expanding and getting more coops and runs and stuff, where you can buy sheds and just build a run and stuff and turn it into a coop if you really want to. That's what our plan is, because sheds are just cheaper and they're bigger. Because I can't find a coop that's less than $200.
That's big.
That's big enough for a chicken. Yeah. So these are the bigger ones, like we got, are about probably going to cost you $15 to $40, depending on how. Actually, $15 to probably $50 is what I've been seeing. And you also can get multiple of little feet. Like you can get multiple of 5 gallons for like $20 instead of getting a 50-gallon, and they'll just be just fine. And then feeders are around 10 to 25, depending on how big. Which you can. These were only 10, and we actually got them on sale, so we just bought like quite a few.
You can also get heated waterers.
Yes, but those are a little bit more expensive. Those are like $35 to $100.
Yeah, but if you live someplace it gets cold a lot,
Like if you live in Alaska or somewhere
up
like
north.
that, yeah, somewhere north, you need heated waters. Which
Yeah.
which it got cold here. When it gets cold here sometimes, so we need heated water. We don't have it, so next year we're definitely investing in them, because we had to just get the hose, pour some hot water on it, and let it melt.
Another cheap method that actually worked for our chickens was we filled Gatorade bottles, empty Gatorade bottles with salt water, and we put it in the water, and the chickens would peck at it to keep it floating. It became like a toy,
And then they got
and that
the water.
kept the water from freezing.
Yeah, because that's enrichment for them. We're also going to get our chickens some toys, like xylophones are really great toys. They like to peck at it and make noise. And please don't hate me, like, that's my opinion. Your opinion could be a whole nother thing. Your opinion could be it hurts its beak, but it really doesn't. But that's just your opinion. You don't have to get them a xylophone.
Dust bath?
Dust baths, yeah, you can get old tires, baby pools, fill it up with dust, and they'll just bury themselves and like shake. You can also hang apples up, actually, and the hens will just love it.
Same thing with pumpkins. Pumpkins are a crowd
Yes,
favorite.
they love pumpkins. And if you put corn and stuff in like ice, that's a great treat, which we're going to talk about all this treat in another video. What you can give your chickens, what you can't. This video is coming to the end. Make sure to watch the next one.